Today, I've come to realize something completely. No matter where I go, some kind of disaster always finds me. Because what happened to me today was truly terrifying. I was just sitting here, trying to live a peaceful life, hoping that moving into this HOA community would help me leave behind the pain and struggles of my past and start a fresh chapter. I'd only been here for a month, still trying to adjust, when suddenly a Karen in this community hit me with a $10,000 fine, just like that, over a single thing. $10,000 isn't just any number. It was the biggest sum I've ever had in my life. When I saw that notice, I was shocked and left wondering, life never really leaves you alone no matter where you go. Now, what was I supposed to do about this $10,000 fine? Or even, why did I get fined in the first place? I'll share all the details with you in this video. But before that, I have one request. If you're watching this from anywhere in the world, drop a comment and let me know. And if anything like this has ever happened to you, share that too, so we can help each other cope with these struggles. I want to tell you everything, my name, my story, everything, just to ease some of this pain. My name is James, and before moving into this community, I used to be a teacher. If any teachers are watching this video, you already understand what a teacher's life is really like. Daily school routines, constant responsibility, endless work. Every teacher who takes their job seriously knows exactly what I'm talking about. That was my life too. Every day I went to school, tried to live my life with purpose, gave my passion to my work, and somehow something always went wrong. Some kind of incident would follow me everywhere. Eventually, I retired because I had already given a huge part of my life to this profession. Now, I just wanted peace. I wanted to live the rest of my life quietly and calmly. That's why I decided to move into this HOA community. I thought this would be the place, my own private space, no one bothering me, a peaceful routine, a calm life. But I was wrong. Everything was wrong. The timing was wrong. My expectations were wrong. Here's what actually happened. I was having a mailbox installed in front of my house so that anyone who wanted to contact me could simply leave mail there. It was meant to be simple and convenient. The HOA Karen had told me that I could install a mailbox. I even took permission. But she went out of town for 2 weeks. Her name was Mary, the president of this HOA. She's well known in the community for her ego, her harsh attitude, and her lack of compassion. Until then, she hadn't done anything directly to me, so I had no reason to question her. I told her clearly that I only wanted to install a mailbox, and she approved it. I wanted something decent and a little creative. After all, I was a teacher. I believed in creativity and originality. 2 weeks later, she returned. That day, I was inside my house, calmly drinking tea and looking through old photographs, memories from my past. Suddenly, someone started pounding on my door, not knocking, pounding, so violently that the pictures hanging on my wall started shaking as if they were about to fall. She shouted, "Come out!" I was confused. No one had ever spoken to me like that in this community. I stood up, placed my tea on the table, gently set my old photographs beside it, and walked toward the door. When I opened it, there she was, my HOA president, standing with 2 guards beside her. She was holding a notice in her hand. I took a breath and said politely, "Is everything okay? I wasn't expecting you. Is there something wrong?" She didn't greet me. She didn't explain anything. She just handed me the fine. $10,000.
The moment I saw it, my heart sank. I was shocked. That amount wasn't just money. It was the largest sum of my life. Paying it would make the rest of my life extremely difficult. I looked at the notice, and it said the shape of my mailbox was not approved by the HOA. Apparently, mailboxes are supposed to be square, but I had designed mine in a circular shape, something different, something creative. She didn't like that, and because of that shape alone, she fined me $10,000. I stood there, stunned. I had only 2 days to pay the fine. She said, "You have 2 days. Pay the $10,000 and change the mailbox shape." Then she turned around and left. I was a retired teacher. What could I possibly do? But I had a friend, a close friend who also knew the owner of the society. I went inside and immediately messaged him, explaining everything. I was deeply stressed over this fine. He quickly reached out to help resolve the issue. The truth is, this was never a serious violation. Homeowners are generally allowed to make reasonable changes within their own property. But, as I told you earlier, this HOA Karen was infamous for her cruelty and ego. Many people in this area were already fed up with her, but no one dared to speak out because she used her position to intimidate others. She thought I was just another easy target. She handed me that $10,000 fine like she did to so many others. But what happens next, you're going to see for yourself. Because you're with me in this video, everything will become clear. And one thing I can tell you for sure, after this, I don't think she'll ever treat anyone this way again. This time, the hunter became the hunted. After she walked away, I stood there for a long moment, holding that notice in my hand. My house felt quiet again, but my mind wasn't. I kept replaying her words, her tone, the way she brought guards as if I were some kind of criminal. I went back inside, sat down, and looked at my old photographs again. I had retired to escape stress like this, not to relive it. That night, my friend called me back. He told me something important. He said, "James, this isn't just unfair. It's against the HOA's own rules." That's when things started to change. The next morning, my friend connected me with a higher-level HOA oversight committee, the kind most residents don't even know exists. This wasn't local HOA politics anymore. This was the community authority above her. They asked me for everything: the written permission I was given, photos of the mailbox, the fine notice, and a detailed account of how I was treated. I gave them everything, calmly, clearly, honestly. For the first time since moving here, I felt heard. 2 days later, something happened that I never expected. Instead of another threat, I received a call. They told me the fine against me was officially invalid. Not only that, but they had launched a formal review into Mary's behavior. What they found shocked even me. She had been abusing her authority for years, issuing exaggerated fines, intimidating residents,
Using guards to pressure people into paying, and violating HOA procedures repeatedly. I wasn't the first. I was just the one who finally spoke up. A week later, I received a letter in the mail. This time, it wasn't for me. It was addressed to her. A formal notice from the higher community authority. It stated that she had acted improperly, unethically, and outside her legal authority as HOA president. Because of her actions toward me, she was ordered to personally reimburse the $10,000 fine she had falsely imposed. Yes, she had to pay me $10,000. Additionally, she was removed from her position pending further investigation. The same woman who once stood at my door with guards now had a notice delivered to hers. When I read that letter, I didn't feel joy. I didn't feel revenge. I felt peace. Because this wasn't about money. It was about dignity. It was about standing up, quietly, but firmly. After that day, the atmosphere in the community changed. People started speaking. Residents felt safer, and no one knocked on doors with threats anymore. As for me, I replaced nothing. I changed nothing. My mailbox stayed exactly as it was. A small circular box, a reminder that even a retired teacher can still teach one final lesson. Power doesn't belong to those who shout the loudest. It belongs to those who stand their ground. I hope you liked my story, even if it was a painful one. I'll be waiting for your comments because, like I said before, no matter where you're watching this video from, please like it
Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. So many of us carry our own struggles, and through stories like these, we can stay connected, ease each other's pain, help one another, and find solutions together. If you want more real, emotional, and powerful stories like this, make sure you subscribe. The channel name is HOA Story YT. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how this story made you feel. Thank you for being here.